Do you get back pain?
Do you avoid lifting heavy objects for fear of hurting your back?
Do you wish you had a stronger back so you could have the confidence to lift whatever you want?
If so, keep watching, because in this video, we're going to show you how to make that happen.
Hey there, it's Jack and Ollie from Be Mobile, and as physiotherapists, we work exclusively with adults 55 plus, both up here at our exercise studio in Sydney and in our online programs all around the world.
And a common theme that we hear amongst our community members is that they want to have the strength in their back to lift a big bag of mulch in the garden, lift and carry the shopping, or perhaps move a heavy box in the garage.
Many have injured their back in the past and therefore they avoid these activities of daily living, but this only makes matters worse. If you gradually expose your back to load via strength training, you can build your confidence.
Listen to one of our online members, Pamela, who says, "I had suffered back problems and aches and pains for a long time, and even with a wonderful physio and doing Pilates, I was not improving. Strength training has changed that. I'm now able to garden, lift bags of potting mix, carry 2 full large watering cans, and best of all, the back pain has almost gone."
Not convinced? How about another of our online members, Amanda, who talks about her strength training journey? "The back pain that was my constant daily companion is now almost just a memory. Activities of daily living like walking upstairs, bending down, etc. are much easier. Gardening is now again enjoyable and productive. It is these results that keep me motivated on those oh not today days."
So in this video, we're going to guide you through how to strengthen your back and boost your confidence, just like Pamela and Amanda.
We're going to give you 4 of the best back strengthening exercises that you can get started with at home today. And we're going to show you lots of modifications so that you can find a good starting place for you. And you can use equipment from around the house like a backpack filled with books.
Or gym equipment like dumbbells or kettlebells. Oh, and make sure you hang around to the 4th exercise where we really strengthen your back, but it's going to challenge your arms as well. Good morning is the first exercise that we're going through today, because it is a nice one if you have any sensitivity, because you can start at a really manageable level. So all we're going to do is find a comfortable stance, and you can start with your arms across your chest like this, and all you're simply doing is pushing your hips back like so, and lowering your chest towards the floor, like you're bowing towards someone, or you've got your hands full of groceries and you're shutting the car door with your bottom, all right? So from the side, the legs are fairly straight, sticking the hips back, and we're going down to a manageable level with some control. Now, from that level, you can make it a little bit harder without even adding any weight. We can make it harder by sticking the hands out in front. So that's going to challenge the hamstrings in the back of the thighs and those paraspinal muscles around your spine to have to lower just a little bit of extra weight in the arms that are outstretched over your head. Now, if you're confident with these, you can then add some weight in the form of something like a dumbbell, and you can hold that one in front. Or once again, you could even place it out in front of your head like that, making it a little bit harder. Already I can feel that one challenging the hamstrings. Or if you haven't got gym equipment, you could hold a bag. You could even throw it on over your back like this. This one's a bit tight, so I'm going to hold it in front. Okay, so same thing. You can slowly lower that one down and coming back up to a standing position. So that's a great exercise to get started with. Start with 3 sets of 8 repetitions, making sure that it's challenging.
Exercise number 2 is the deadlift. Now, we've spoken about lifting confidence. If you want to lift more and more in your daily life, well, then this is the exercise for you. So you can either use a backpack, a kettlebell, or maybe even a dumbbell. I'm going to show you the exercise right now. I'm going to stand with the weight in between my legs. I'm going to bend over and simply stand up. Now, the key cues for this are going to be keeping the weight close to your body. And as I lower the weight down, I'm going to bend over like I'm bowing, as you can see me doing there. You can also use a backpack, which is a great one for people who don't have weight equipment around the house. You can fill it with books or any other heavy items. Once again, hold on to the handles, and we're going to stand up just like this. We're working our hamstrings, our glutes, our lower back, obviously, and we're definitely working our grip strength as well which is an added bonus for this exercise. If you'd like to use something like a dumbbell, you can also do that. Oh, this one's pretty heavy. You can place that in between my legs and I can stand up just like that. And I can already feel that work in the back of my legs and my lower back, which is great for adding a bit of load. Now, if that is too tough for you at the moment, obviously you can just try lowering the weight. But if you can't bend over that low at the moment, you could also start at the top and just go down as low as is tolerable for you at the moment. Great, and you can start with 3 sets of 8 repetitions for the deadlift.
Exercise number 3, we're going to do one to challenge all those muscles around your abdomen, and it is the plank. Now, you can do this one on a piece of furniture, like this bench that I've got here, but the higher the piece of furniture, like a kitchen bench, is going to make it a lot easier. So all we're going to do is adopt that starting position where our heels are up off the floor and we've got a nice straight line between our shoulder and the ankle, okay? Now, I can feel all those muscles around my trunk working hard, and it's really going to transfer to things where you have to brace your back to lift up a heavy object. We can make it even more challenging by adding in some hip extension. It basically means we're lifting the heel up off the floor and slowly lowering it back down, and I'm going to alternate legs. And adding in quite a bit of extra glute work there. Now, you can make that one harder by going all the way to the floor, of course, like so, and doing the same thing. And you can hear in my voice how challenging that is. Now, if you're enjoying these exercise videos, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the heap of new ones that we have coming out. You don't want to miss those. Oh, and with these, you do 3 lots of 30 seconds. Just make sure it's tough.
Alrighty, our 4th and final exercise is an arm-supported row. This is a great exercise for working your back muscles, but guess what? Also your arms. So there's a nice little bonus. This is what it looks like. I'm going to grab a weight and I'm going to use the support of my leg or a bench or chair or any other bit of furniture you have around. And all I'm doing is lifting the weight up to my chest, just like that. So you'll notice I'm not, like in the deadlift, I'm not actually lifting up my torso. I'm keeping my chest facing the ground and lifting the weight up to my chest. So you can imagine getting down in the garden, picking out weeds, or bending over for a long period of time when you're doing things around the house. It's going to be a great exercise for that. Now, you can also use dumbbells, doing the exact same thing. You could also use a backpack, an item from around the house, just like that as well. And if you don't have a bit of furniture around, you can place your hand on your leg just like this. Now, for some people, that bent over motion might be a little bit intolerable at the moment. So what you can do is just stand a little bit more upright. So I might have a higher kitchen bench and I might be standing a little bit more upright as opposed to that bent over position. So give that a go for 3 sets of 8 repetitions. And the bonus is that you're going to be working your arms. If you want to get fit and strong just like our online members Amanda and Pamela, well, then make sure you check out the next video, which will be great for strengthening your legs.